The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Welcome to Cruisin', and I'm Bob Friedrich, your host, and I'm here with Jim Leskin, and we're going to talk a little bit about the summer car scene. Jim's with the Ford Mercury Club, and we want to kind of get a feel what this summer is going to look like. It's not going to be a normal summer, but I think we can still have some fun, eh, Jim?
I believe so, yes. At the end of last car show season, which was a unique one, we were optimistic that 2021 would be we're back to regular stuff. You know, we scheduled our 3 car shows, and we had our fingers crossed, and as we progressed and the numbers in the second wave and the third wave came along with COVID, we soon realized that we would have to cancel what we had planned and kind of resort to what we did last year. So, you know, the impromptu car show gatherings here at A&W on Wednesday nights.
What do we call them here on Wednesday?
Wheelin on Wednesday.
Wheelin on Wednesday, A&W North, right?
Yeah, Avonhurst and Albert Street location.
Okay, right.
So, and it's kind of, some nights you might have 1 or 2 cars, some nights you might have 40. It depends on the weather and what's going on around the city of Regina.
So what do you think you're going to do this summer? Tell us a little bit of what you're going to try anyway.
Well, the first thing I'm working on right now is a Canada Day cruise past, I've got about 11 senior homes on the list right now. We did it last year, we did 14 seniors homes, and you know what, it was a huge success. We had about 120 cars go past 14 of these seniors homes, and of course they were in lockdown at the time, and yeah, we had some wonderful participation from the car owners of Regina, and we sure brought a lot of smiles to the faces of seniors who were kind of locked into their residences. The car club, occasionally we do a out-of-town cruise, so we'll go say out to Indian Head, down around the lakes. We usually do that one in the fall,
okay,
when the colors are changed. Sometimes we go to the northwest, so we'll go out Lumsden, Regina Beach, Craven, and that type of route. Or we've even gone as far as Chamberlain and back down to Moose Jaw, just to get the cars out on the highways and blow out some carbon.
Sounds good. Now, do you have to be a Ford member to join in any of these things, or how does that all work?
Typically, we organize them and we open them up to all the other car clubs in Regina and surrounding area. We're all one big happy family, and you know what? Anybody that enjoys cars is more than welcome to participate in our events.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And as they roll in, you know, people are expressing wishes to have a birthday drive-by or some unique situation where they want to bring in a bunch of cars. They pop up in weeks' notice. I throw it out to the membership, and we pass along to the different car clubs, and it's surprising that we might get 30 or 40 cars on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon.
Are you inviting people to phone you, Jim, or should we go that far?
If they're unique situations, yes.
Unique situations, yes. Okay. No, that sounds good. So, okay, I think we've covered the car scene for the season. What we're going to have is, it's going to be a bit informal. We're going to have a little bit of fun outside. We have to be careful. Yep. Obviously, we're wearing masks still because we're outside, and we want to be careful here at Access.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about your car. We've interviewed you many times on your Mustang, but we just want to hear a little bit more about it. And
well, this is my 1970 Mustang Fastback. I bought it in 1980 at the ripe age of 15 years and about 10 months. So I was about 2 months before my 16th birthday. Took my driver's license in it, dated my girlfriends. One girlfriend became my wife, and we've been married 34 years now.
Oh, wow.
The body and paint were
So
done.
this is a chick magnet.
The body and paint were done in 2005, 2006. We detailed the engine in 2011, and you know what? It's pretty much done. I have a tough time picking parts that need to be replaced.
Yeah, no, the bright work looks good. Everything is great. I can see the upholstery from here. Tell us a little bit about, whoa, there we go. Tell us a little bit about this model. This is a fastback.
Yes.
So what's special about the fastback compared to some of the other coupes and things that Mustang put out?
Well, the Mustangs came in basically two packages in 1969, 1970. There were the fastback or sports roof, and then there was the coupe, which was a notchback type of one
Yeah,
style.
yeah, exactly.
So these cars, the fastbacks came out in several different configurations. The granddaddy of them all is the Boss 429. Then you come down to the Boss 302, and then there was the Mach 1 package.
And this is the...
This is the base model. This is just a sports roof or fastback.
Yeah, fastback, yeah, right.
So the other ones, as you get the different packages, the value goes up and up and up.
Yeah, I know, I can imagine that. I always love the color, and it's called?
Grabber Blue.
Grabber Blue.
Grabber
Is that a Ford factory color?
Yes, it was the Ford Grabber Blue came out in 1970, and it was only out for that 1 year in this shade. It did get a little bit lighter in, I believe, 71. And then Ford brought it out back in 2009 with their Mustang.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and you see variations of this color on the Mustangs and some of the other Ford models.
So some of
this
your,
day.
and your wheels, are they current for that year? Are they a change?
They're Magnum 500. They were an option for the 1970
Mustang.
car. Yeah.
So you bought this off a car lot or from the dealership or what?
No, I bought it off a young lady who was selling it to buy I believe a 1981 Cutlass.
Okay.
And she bought it from her brother, who bought it new in Calgary. So this car was sold out of Calgary from Metro Ford.
Okay.
And one Saturday, about 6 years ago, I decided to get some more information on the car. I had the canceled check from her from way back in 1980, and ended up getting a hold of the original owner, and he sent me the original bill of sale. They came down to see the car. It was their very first car when they got married, and the car, when I bought it, had a trailer hitch on it. Now, I don't know who puts a trailer hitch on
It had a trailer hitch.
Mustang.
Oh, fantastic.
But the story goes is that shortly after they bought the car, they got transferred to Estevan, Saskatchewan, so they put a trailer hitch on it, rented a U-Haul, and packed all their
worldly belongings and took the
moved out
car.
to Saskatchewan.
Oh, fantastic.
Stock engine, stock 302. Interesting thing that I found out in 2011 when we rebuilt the engine is that there is a Hecho on Mexico stamp in the lifter galley, meaning that this car was, the engine block was manufactured in Mexico. The car was built at the San Jose plant, so it kind of makes sense that
Yeah.
California.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the Mexican block is typically found in the Broncos, but
Okay.
few made their way into the Mustangs. Anybody that does racing with the small block Fords likes these Mexican blocks. Higher nickel content, a little heavier engine, and therefore able to hold the horsepower in the racing.
I see you pretty much kept the red stock here, except this, is this the filler tube here, or is that
That's just the overflow.
overflow? Okay.
Back
yeah.
in 1970, they had a great big plastic bucket on the sidewall.
Yes,
And so
yeah.
I wanted to clean it up a little, put a stainless steel overflow, put the engine dress-up kit on it, the valve covers, the air cleaner.
yeah.
Typical things. But,
I like that. I really like this air cleaner. That's really cool.
Yeah. Needs to be cleaned up yet.
That wouldn't have been a factory thing. That's just
Oh,
all
no.
aftermarket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice though. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice the way you done it. And you got an auto light battery.
Battery cover.
Battery cover. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So you detailed the engine, you rebuilt the engine, and what kind of transmissions?
C4, just
C4.
pretty much stock transmission.
Automatic or standard? I can't remember what this is.
Automatic.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Auto Magic. Okay. Very nice. Beautiful car, Grabber Blue. Was this your first car then?
It was my first car, yes. Like I said,
Unbelievable.
took my driver's license in it, and I've had it 41 years now.
You actually have another car, another Mustang, don't you?
Yes, I've got a 2011 Shelby GT500. We've discuss that with the previous years?
But no, I'm thinking you had a really small Mustang.
Oh, yes. I've. For those of you that remember the parades back in the day, the Shriners used to drive the little Thunderbirds. They were called Thunderbird Juniors. Well, they did make Mustangs. They made about 600 of them in that size. They were called Junior Mustangs. And I was able to find the guy who had bought the original molds, and I built a recreation of one. So I've got it sitting at home. They were powered by a 5-horsepower Briggs & Stratton. I wanted to go a little bit different. I put an electric motor in so that with the flip of a key I had reverse. And I'm still having a little bit issue with the drivetrain. The chain keeps wanting to fall off, but otherwise...
Yeah, you see you got a little Shriner Mustang. Very cool.
Exactly.
So you're a 3 Mustang family.
Yes.
Love it. We're here with Marvin Elliott, and you've got a
1966 Plymouth Fury
66 VIP.
Yeah.
So tell me a little about your car. How did it start off life? It did not look like this when it left the factory.
No, it was a 4-door hardtop. It's made out of...
It was a 4-door hardtop?
4-door hardtop. It's made out of 3 cars, a station wagon, 2-door hardtop, 4-door hardtop, and a 64 Pontiac.
Oh my God, I can almost see was the 64 Pontiac that roof line back there?
The roof line, yes.
Yeah, I had a 64 like that. Beautiful.
Yep.
So did you do all the fabricating? Or?
No, it was all, 90% of it was done out in Indian Head at TNT Auto Body.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, nice. So how did you arrive, how did this car become yours?
Well, years ago, a friend of mine had it. He had it out of Davidson, and it was partly getting done down there, and he was dying.
Oh, no.
And he wanted the car done, and his wife said she'd get the car done after he died, and she did it.
Okay.
The car was done. And it was done about 10, 12 years ago.
Okay.
And it's got 2,500 miles on since it's been done.
Whose vision has it been? What's...
It was a friend of mine, and you had Gary Males.
Gary Males.
Yeah.
What was Gary's thinking? It's kind of like...
It was something different.
Yeah. It almost evokes a little bit of a lead sled in a way, and then it's also kind of like a bit of a Lincoln Continental, Mark III or Mark IV Continental. And got a lot of different things going on. I love the grill idea here where you've just basically taken the whole grill has become part of the front, and then the headlights hide behind there.
Yeah, there are Ford headlights in there too, so.
Oh, man. And the color?
It's Raven Black.
Raven Black, okay. So what is it powered by?
383.
383,
Yeah.
okay. That's not the original?
It's the original matching number motor and
Oh,
transmission.
really?
Yes,
so
it
it's a
is.
matching number?
Yeah. This is all customized here.
Gee, that's a lot of fabricating of sheet metal and stuff, huh? So this part here is the Pontiac
That's
hood.
the Pontiac, yeah.
And then this looks a little bit like a Lincoln.
That's just custom made.
It's a bit of like a Lincoln thing, though. There's a big rock there. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got a release store on it, huh?
Coppers.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about the upholstery. Where does that come?
Upholstery done by Alpha in Regina here.
Okay. Oh, it's got a B&M shifter in it too, huh?
And Warren Brown from White City put the interior net in it.
Yeah. So you've got a gauge cluster that's all custom.
That's all custom made too, yeah.
Just beautiful. What is that dash made out of?
That's steel. It's the original dash, but the dash has had a imprint like that.
Okay.
And it was just cut off and made smooth like that.
Really?
Yeah.
And those toggles, they just turn the gauges on and off,
Yeah,
do they?
that's for your door openers, your electric windows, your heat, your electric fan.
Everything's just controlled on a toggle. huh?
Toggles, yeah.
And you've got 2,500 miles on this.
2,500 miles since it's been done.
Oh, jeez. And what have you got for wheels here? You've got these classic Kragers on here.
Classic Kragers, 17-inch Kragers.
Just a beautiful car. So the length back here, was it lengthened at all?
No, the hood line was right here.
Okay.
And moved
I see, okay.
Moved ahead here.
So when we shortened it up a bit, we ended up with a longer deck at the back.
And the back deck's all gone, and the back seat's right there.
Okay.
Where the speakers not go.
What do I forgot what they call this, where this is...
Them are antennas.
What's that?
That's the antennas for radio.
Yeah.
They pop up when you turn your radio on.
Oh, cool. Oh, look at the back deck. It matches the front. VIP 66, and then I love the way the exhaust comes right through the bumpers, huh? Geez, everything is a remote control kind of deal.
It's
Huh?
messy in here, but
Oh, it looks fine. It looks fine.
there's the batteries are on the side here.
Oh, they're over here.
yeah,
Okay.
batteries there.
Have you had it to car shows and things?
No, I just got it last July.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Well, you're new to this car then?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. What a beautiful car. So you got a little bit of a sign here.
Yeah, that's what the original car looked like.
Oh, this is the original car.
That's what the original car looked like.
Oh. Yeah, really. Starting with a totally new, elegant VIP.
Yeah.
Oh, great. What a good looking car. I love the way those exhausts come out. And the way the signal lights and all
Yeah.
the back and everything just matches the front. It's a real cool hot rod.
Yeah, it's a nice car. It's fun to drive.
So, what year is your Cadillac?
This is 1968.
I had a 66 Coupe de Ville. Very nice. Very
yeah,
nice car.
they're a great machine. They have a really good look to them. They look like they're going fast even when they're just sitting there, you know, and I like that.
So, where did you find this car?
This car I pulled out of, I think it was Lebret, maybe? I forget the name. We were just talking about that over there.
Okay. Somewhere along the
It
lake
was
there?
it's in between Calgary and Edmonton. There's a little town.
Oh, okay.
And picked it up off a kid there and brought it home. As soon as I saw the front end, and I said, okay, that's it. I want that one. I needed another project. I have a 69 Lincoln Continental as well.
Oh, yeah. I think I've
And,
seen that.
so once that project was finished, I needed something else to do.
So 472, is that the cubic inch in
That's
this?
the cubic inches of this monster, yeah.
Jeez.
It is a torque monster. It is
Caddies and
absolutely
Lincolns
nuts.
used to have just huge blocks in them.
Yeah, this is the last year for the high compression motor.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
this year, and after that they dropped it
68,
down.
did you say?
68,
yeah. 68. They made a nice convertible too out of some of these.
They did.
The four-door.
Absolutely.
My uncle had one. You know what's intrigued me is that paint job. What have you done there?
It's ground right into the metal, so all that etched work is right into the steel, and then
That's
it's
what I
clear
was
coat.
wondering. Okay, that's what you did do then.
Yeah.
So
Many hours
The
to put that in
deckling,
there.
the deckling. How
So
does?
all the design goes onto the car, and then I etch it in, and then we.
What do you do? How
So
do
you
you?
hit and
How do
clear
you?
coat.
How do you etch that with a? What kind of tool are you using there?
Yeah, well, this would just be like a drill
Okay.
and just an abrasive on the end of it,
Like a little Dremel kind of
kind
thing.
of deal, and away you go. Takes a long time.
So you free-handed that in then, or?
Yeah, well, I stencil it first,
Okay.
and then put it in.
Gee, that's gorgeous. And then so you take it right down. This is the bare metal, isn't
Bare
it?
metal, yeah, all of it.
It has just such a. I
And
hate to
when-
use the word patina, but that's really what it is. It comes up with
When,
something.
when the sun hits it, it just lights up, because it's almost hidden where we stand right now. It's cloudy, but then you get some sun on it, and all of a sudden it just pops up, and people just go, "Oh, what's
well,
going on here?"
you know the cool thing about it is that every car is painted. We don't really see the metal.
No, you don't.
And you don't work with the metal as it is a product directly. So
That's
it's,
right. And
it's
it's
a
a
real
lot. It's a
artistic
lot
and-
harder to do it because you can't have Bondo on it.
Oh, that's right.
There's no Bondo on the
There's
car,
no
really. You
Bondo.
can't. Yeah, there's
You
no
can't
like all
cheat
the way
anywhere.
down. No.
You can't cheat anywhere.
Can't cheat.
Oh my God, man.
When I got it, it was horrific. There was
Was
more
it?
Bondo than my garage was white by the time we were done clearing
Well,
it.
how did you
cleaning
end
it
up
off.
with the clean panels then?
Well, these all had to be cut and welded and fabricated,
Oh,
the whole
okay.
thing.
So
and
you were
then,
making panels.
and then seamed back in there so that I didn't. If I pointed out where it was cut, you might see it. But
Yeah,
if you,
yeah.
You know, but the whole idea is I didn't want anybody to see the line.
My God, man, you're like a master.
It's,
That's steel working with that.
I just don't like Bondo. It's too easy, and not to say that,
Too
and
e-
it is necessary.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to paint this, of course I would have to use it. There would be, little ripples here and there. You just
Oh,
just
no.
to cover it up.
Oh, you got a nice
so
new
I had a
Edelbrock.
different. The intake I just took off of here because I had to put the cover onto my Lincoln because we're going to get
Hey,
ready
you did
to
what a
sell
lot of
that.
guys did. You flipped the air cleaner up.
I did, yeah. I flipped it around, and you would be amazed how much more air you can get out of that.
Oh, I believe it. That was an old school
sure.
trick from way
yeah,
back
always
when.
had to do that.
Yeah. Geez, I haven't seen that in a while.
But it makes a difference.
Yeah. But you got a pretty nice new carburetor on there, an Edelbrock.
Yep.
How many CFM is that?
That's 750. 750.
Yeah, that's a good sized carb. Lots of breathing then, huh? Can you hear it really suck when you...
Yeah, when you floor it, yeah, you'll hear everything in
Ooh.
there. That just,
Yeah,
and she
I
just
love
starts
that.
to whistle.
Oh, man. That's not the Cadillac interior.
No, and this isn't the original interior.
No, that you got buckets in there.
Yep, because the original seats.
Geez, I
were-
love fender skirts,
They were
oh.
trashed.
Oh, yeah.
So the whole interior is a little bit of hodgepodge of things. I made the headliner, and the door panels still have to be fixed.
Yeah.
But the seats are out of an Impala SS. It was the biggest two-door car that they still make.
66, 67, 70.
It was like a
75?
90s.
Oh.
Or no, it was a 2003, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
So the back seat width, that's the car, I had to go by that. So as long as I could get a seat wide enough to fit, and it was perfect. They were identical in width.
Oh, that's
So we
good.
just stripped the interior out of that and put it in here.
Oh, that's good. Geez, there's something about fender skirts and the long drape of that body that just goes on and on
That's
and on.
what's absolutely fantastic.
And the patterns, you really were playing with that.
Yeah. And the trunk is done to match. I gave the car its name.
Oh. Oh, you got the Cadillac emblem in there. How the
Yeah.
heck did you do that?
Oh, this was a crazy amount of work.
Oh my God.
But it was
So
worth
what do you
it.
call the car again?
Known accomplice.
Known accomplice. Oh, there it is, known accomplice. That's such a presence. Kind of like I don't know.
When the air ride, you can drop it lower.
Do you have air in it?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, so this is kind of like that Mexican California
That's right.
kind of thing.
Yeah. And yet I wanted to keep it all original, so all the gauges and everything is actually built into the dash or into the ashtray. So you can close the ashtray. The switches and everything are in there, and you don't
Oh, let's see
So
that.
nothing's torn apart. And you can close it up, and then it looks
You got your
normal.
stereo system in the middle.
That's
there,
right. I
old
made a console for it so that I could have the stereo and to fill, of course, the space for the two buckets, because normally this would have came with just one big bench seat.
A lot of work,
Last
though. How
time.
many hours do you think you got in here?
I don't know. This took me a little over a year, maybe about 14 months probably to do
I
this.
got a couple,
To
3,000
strip
hours
it,
in
frame
here.
off like this.
Frame
car
off,
would-
too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's completely redone underneath. One into the other.
Oh, my God. What do you got for an exhaust system in there?
Oh, it's just got a dual, which normally they only had a single, so you
know.
have to really
Figure
kind of
out how to
wrangle
go
a
through
pipe
it.
to get, because it wants to knock on this or it knocks on that to try and get them out there.
Oh.
And I didn't want any bumps hanging down there, because with low car you're going to be in trouble.
Coupe de Ville is just such an elegant name. I had one. I think it was a 66 or 65. It was my aunt's. I bought it from her. And I remember the fender skirts and the whole long deck. Yeah, great car. Okay, so we're here with Eli Sorensen, and you've got BMW
1985 BMW 735i.
Oh, you got the big 7 Series here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was a car like unbelievable when they came out.
Yeah.
A friend of mine had one. It's just. So how long have you had this, Eli?
Oh, just 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Yeah, I found it on Facebook Marketplace, and then the guy was asking $3,800 for it. I went to look at it.
And you jumped.
Yeah, no, I couldn't not. I've always been a fan of like older German cars. Like I also own a 1990 Volkswagen Jetta.
Really?
Yeah.
So what, like, I'm just looking at your age, and you're a younger guy.
Yeah.
How did you keep track of these Beamers, these 80s 7 Series? Like,
Oh,
did somebody have one when you were like a kid or something?
No, I've just
It's just something you're passionate about?
yeah, like old video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like old driving video games are what got me into cars, and then I've been taking mechanics courses for almost 4 years now. So
Yeah. Jeez. So the 7 Series, what engine have they got in here again?
I have a 3.2 liter inline six.
I wonder what they retailed for when they came out new. And 80, what was it again?
85.
85. I bet you it was $50,000-$60,000 car.
Yeah, it was I think 56,000.
56,000. Oh
Yeah.
my God. That's a
Yeah.
lot of dough.
Yeah.
Leather seats, everything. Crack it open. Let's have a look inside.
All right.
A friend of mine had one of these. I haven't seen one in a long while. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh geez, the leather stands up really good.
Oh yeah, the
interior.
leather's in amazing condition.
Look at the toggles in there. It's like you could be an airplane pilot. They're just hit
Yeah.
this, hit this, hit this, hit this, hit this, hit
Yeah,
this.
the only things that I would need to do on the interior is like rewrap the steering wheel, maybe with like.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Well, it looks pretty good though, actually. You know?
Yeah, no, it's still in pretty good condition, but then I also want to do something with the dash just to fix all those cracks.
Oh, do you? Okay. There's a
Yeah.
guy in town that does that too. Fiber
Yeah.
Renew, I think his name is. Yeah.
I heard about him, yeah.
Yeah. You might be able to do some of it yourself too. You can buy some of that stuff and.
Yeah. Another
play
thing I was
with
going
it.
to do is I'm going to try and like sand down and revarnish the wood just to give it like a nice new
geez,
shine.
I forgot
It's
that.
real wood paneling.
Jeez, that doesn't take much actually, you know.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I fool around with wood a little bit. That, you know, a little sanding, a little stain, and there it is, a little poly, and
Yeah.
classic car.
It's a little dirty, but would you want to take a look under the hood?
Yeah, let's have a look under the hood.
All
I'd
right.
love to.
It's one of my favorite things about this car.
Is it? Oh. Oh, look at this here. Oh, you reverse. Oh, check out that engine. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And this is the
big.
6 in here, right? That'd
Yep,
be the 7
the
Series
inline
has the
6.
6, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, here's all your whole relays and
Yeah, all the fuses.
fuses and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be getting knowledgeable about BMWs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's clubs and things that you can
Oh, yeah.
hang out with and learn all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Well, you bought yourself a classic here. Holy smokes.
Yep.
You know what? It's really nice is it, you know, the body's got a few things here and there, but it's really solid, you know,
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
that's-
it's like in.
So what was the owner, what were they like, these people? Were they,
Oh,
you
it
don't
was-
have to tell us the names or anything, but it was,
No.
had they had the car a long time?
He had it for 3 years,
Okay.
and he bought it for $1,500,
Oh,
and then he was like listing it for $3,800. He wasn't really willing to negotiate on price, but I was like, hey, I got the money, and I'm willing to pay for it because I'm also willing to put in the work to make it look nice.
wow.
So yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
You know, this trunk is really good, huh?
Yeah, the trunk's in really good shape. It's also really, really big.
Oh yeah, look at that. Jeez, it's clean as everything, you know?
Yeah. No, I just spent all day cleaning it. That's why the
Oh.
carpet's, that's why the carpet's not in there.
Look at this here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's got the
What the heck's
little
that? It's sort of like,
toolbox.
oh, look at that, the BMW toolbox.
I'm missing most of the tools. I got the screwdriver in the car right now, but
Yeah.
the
Oh.
only thing in here right now that's not original is the fuse tester.
Gee, that's cool. I never
Yeah.
seen that before in Beamers. Didn't know they had that. Well, these were classic cars, man. When
Yeah.
they came out, this was their. It is their 7 Series top of the line.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I wonder what the color is on this.
Oh, it's actually Arctic blue metallic.
Oh, you know it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll paint it, or what do you think?
I do want to get it repainted, although I'm thinking I either want to keep the Arctic blue or go with like a nice kind of gray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a kind of grayish brown or a silver.
Jeez. Cool.
Just trying to keep it classy.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us on Cruising on 7. Great car.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Betcha.